We're entering salad season, and there's two types of salads that come to mind. First is just a pile of veggies that you don't want to eat and you feel like a rabbit. And then the second type of salad is just so delicious and yummy, and you're like, wow, how is this a salad? How could it be healthy? Well, I'm gonna be showing you this beautiful spring salad that is so scrumptious. You're gonna be tricking your body into eating salads every single day. It's a fennel and orange salad, but it's my take on a fennel and orange salad, and it's really, really fun. And it starts with endive. This guy here, all you need to do is you're gonna pop off the leaves, just like this, and you're going to place some of these little beautiful pieces here. They're so tender, a tiny, tiny bit bitter, right on your plate as the base. And they're just so fun in the springtime like this. It's such a springy color. And I also usually will include some radicchio, which is actually very, very similar to endive. It's in the endive family, but it's purple endive. And radicchio is very, very bitter, so it really contrasts nicely with the oranges in the salad. But I couldn't find it, so we're not gonna use radicchio. I was very upset. So then I have some fennel here, the star of the show. Doesn't it kind of look like a little old man with some wild hair? Hello, Bob. Yikes. So what you're gonna do to poor old Bob here is you're gonna cut off the end. This is just the root end. And then you're going to cut off these pieces here. And these are great in like soups, but they're a little bit tough for a salad. The fronds though, this is called the fronds, the fennel fronds, is really, really delicious. So definitely save some of these to garnish your salad. So I took off the end, took off the fronds, and then I have this funny old bulb here. And I'm going to take my mandolin. You can also just use a sharp knife. It's getting wildly crazy here and crowded. I'm gonna cut it in half again, and I'm just going to make thin, thin slices of fennel. And again, you can do this just with a knife. So I have my fennel all in thin little slices, just like this. And I'm going to take the fennel and I'm just going to garnish the top of the endive, just like this. And fennel has that beautiful anise taste, and when it's raw, it's super crunchy and fabulous. And I have some onion here. I just did the same thing. It's a sweet Vidalia onion, so it's very, very mild, and I'm just gonna sprinkle the top of the fennel with some onion, just like that. So the onion is going to add a nice bite, and our radishes are going to add a little bit of spiciness, some spiciness. Aren't these pretty? These are Easter egg radishes, so they're all different colors. They come in the same bunch. So I just wash these because they're usually really, really dirty. And I'm just gonna take the top off and the very bottom off, just like that. And then again, I'm gonna take my mandolin, or you could just use a sharp knife. And I'm just going to make very, very thin slices of radish. So we have our endive, our fennel, our onion, and our radishes. What a cool combination. It's so festive and so spring. And now it's time for the oranges for our fennel and orange salad. These are Cara oranges that I took all the membranes off of, so all that white stuff, and I'm gonna show you exactly how I do that. Now, Cara oranges are my favorite. They're so sweet and juicy, and they have such a beautiful color too. It's almost kind of like a blood orange in color. So I took the top and the bottom off of my orange, just like this, and then I'm gonna take my knife and I'm just going to run it on the outside of my orange, just like this. And you can see that we're getting most of that white part off. So you're just gonna trim it, make sure it looks pretty good. There's no membrane left. And then you're going to hold the orange in the palm of your hand, just like this, just like a little baby. So you can see the orange segments here. This is segment 1. And you're gonna go right inside the segment. You're gonna make one cut, just like that. And then another cut on the other side of the segment, just like that. And then you're gonna use your knife and you're just gonna push up, and that segment's just gonna pop right out. And you're gonna continue the process for your entire orange until there's no more segments. So all the segments are out, and you have to do this. Look at all that juice flowing out of the orange. Oh, that's the best part. So now it's time to make the dressing. So I have some white wine vinegar in a little bowl here for my dressing, my vinaigrette. And I have some orange zest from the oranges that we segmented. And then I'm just going to take a spoon, and then I'm just gonna get some juice from the bottom of the oranges here, and I'm just gonna add it to my vinaigrette. Ooh, gotta bring it all together. And then I have some extra virgin olive oil. Add that right in, and some salt, and black pepper. And I'm just gonna whisk all those flavors together, just like that. Look how bright and cheery that is. Take a little spoon, you gotta do this. Perfect acidity, perfect amount of orange zest. It's yummy. Okay, so final assembly here is going on. We have our beautiful salad. It's time to add our orange slices. You wanna do this in the last minute or so because the oranges are very, very juicy and you don't want your endive to get soggy. So I have a wonderful protein here, AKA marcona almonds, one of my favorite nuts ever, probably my favorite nut. They're amazing to snack on, and they're amazing on salads. They're very buttery and mild. They're not super aggressive, so they're perfect with a delicate dish like this. And they add a nice crunch. So I add that right on top. And then I'm gonna go ahead and add some of those fennel fronds that I saved. And this just gonna enhance that beautiful fennel taste, and also just make it look so pretty. And this isn't fennel fronds, this is dill. Dill is great on the salad, especially with the oranges. It's so yummy. And look at how it just blends right in with the fennel. Oh, so fun. Last ingredient besides dressing is an avocado. I already pre-cut this in half. I'm going to take my spoon here, get my avocado right out, pop it right out. And then I'm just going to slice it just like that. Take my knife actually, and I'm gonna lay that avocado right on top. And if it doesn't get any better, I don't know if it could get better, it's time to dress it. And I like adding it to the top, just drizzling this right on top, just like that. How gorgeous. Does spring get any more beautiful than this? I told you, this is a salad for a queen. Let's dig in. All right, I'm going over here. I gotta get a little bit of everything. Little orange, little dill, a nut, some of that dressing. The vinaigrette just brings everything together. Perfect amount of acid. You get that little heat from the radishes. The oranges are juicy, juicy, juicy. The dill is just the perfect complement. 12 out of 12 out of 10. I always say that. Check it out on tastefullygrace.com. You won't regret it. So then I have my fennel, the star of the show. Look at how funny. It looks kind of like a little old man with some wild hair. Wait, I need to read it. So then I have some fennel here. The star. Oh.